So for this video, or for this trick, I'm going to need you to pick a card, any card. Say you take this one, okay? And we're going to just use your imagination for me, pretend this is your hand, because you're obviously incapable of, holding a card. I'm just going to pretend that that's your hand. So 6 of hearts is your card, okay? So we're going to put your card somewhere in the middle of the deck, and we're going to lose it. No one knows where it is, okay? So watch, check it out. I'll give it a shuffle as well. Alright, so you and your card have a connection, okay? Whenever I snap my fingers, your card jumps to the top because it wants to see you, okay? So if I snap my fingers, your card jumps right to the top just like that. Oh, that wasn't your card? Really? Oh. Crap. I've only done this like 2 times. I don't, dang. Let me try something, okay? Can you stick your hands out for me? Perfect. And I want you to sandwich that card with the other hand, okay? Just sandwich it right there. Perfect. So that 6 of spades wasn't your card. Are you sure? Okay. So technically, if the deck is on the bottom here, this is still the top card, right? But if I take one card and put it on top, then technically this is the top card. And if I just rub it around here, it slowly changes into the 6 of spades. And the card that you have in your hand actually turns out to be your 6 of hearts. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Alright guys, there's a few ways to do this trick, but I'm just going to teach you my favorite one, and I might teach you another one as well. So there's no setup necessary at all for the way I do it. You have your spectator select any card, and they take it out, and it is the 5 of clubs, okay? So then you supposedly lose their card in the deck. You can do whatever control you want. I like to do the Herman pass, and then their card's on top. And then I give it a shuffle, to make it more convincing, but I make sure to keep this side on top. That's what I did in the performance. So their card is on top, but they don't know that. They think it's lost in the deck somewhere. So you do a double lift, okay? You might have noticed I was going to do this double lift, but I ended up switching to the push-off double lift. That just, it's more convincing. So you do any kind of double lift that you like. I prefer the push-off. I teach how to do that in one of my videos. I'll leave an annotation somewhere. And so you have to play it off a little bit in this one. You have to say, so I'll take your card, right? And usually people don't point out that it's not theirs. You say you and your card have a connection. So whenever I snap my fingers, your card jumps to the top because it wants to see you. And then you snap your fingers and pull up this card, and it's not their card. But for some reason, most of the time they don't say anything. So you have to say, you have to say, is this your card? This was your card, right? And then they'll say no, and then you have to maybe stare at them a little bit, or just kind of like look around awkwardly, make it seem like you stuffed the trick up. And then you have to say, oh, I have an idea. You know what? Let me try to redeem myself, or anything like that. So you put the card back down, or the cards, and you ask them to stick their hands out like this. And then you give them what they think is the 9 of clubs, so you're giving them their card, the 5 of clubs. And you ask them to sandwich it, so it'll look like this to them. Okay, and you make sure they don't have their hands like this or like this. Yeah, and they might not be able to get sneak peeks. You make sure they have their hands like this. And if you're wondering why I have these, it's because I'm cooler than you. And so they think that the 9 of clubs is there, but the 5 of clubs is there. So there are 2 ways to do this. If it's a girl or a guy that you like, or that you want to maybe try, you're feeling comfortable enough that you can try to snag a kiss from them, you can say, so the reason I had you pick a card that you had a connection with, or you don't say that, you say, okay, yeah, you say, so you and I have never met before. And they'll say yes. And you say, and we've never kissed before, right? And they say yes. And you say, so I don't know what it feels like. And then they'll usually start blushing, or they'll laugh, or it'll get kind of a little awkward, And then you say, so you have to give me a kiss on the cheek or on the lips, depending on how you're feeling, and the card will change to yours. And then they do it, and then you ask them to turn their hand over, and they look, and it's their card. Or if you're doing it with just people that you just want to impress, what you can do is you do the double lift, and you know, you do the same thing. You play it off. You're like, this wasn't your card, really? Are you sure? You know, maybe ask that person's friends. He's lying, right? Like he's kidding. And so you give them the card, and you say, technically, if the deck's on the bottom, this is still the top card, right? And they'll say yes. Then you say, if I take one card and put it on top, though, technically this is the top card. And if I just slowly go over it with this one, it actually wants to change into that top card. And at this moment, they're already mind blown. Then, what's great is that you have another reveal. You say, look at the card in your hand. And then that just blows them away even more. A tip, I don't know if I said this, if you're going to do the one involving the kiss, you make sure they kiss the front of their card before they put it back in the deck. So they'll pick one out, you ask them to kiss the front of it, and then, you know, you go into it and all that good stuff. But yeah, this trick really gets good reactions. I love doing it, and it's really simple. You just have to get a card to go to the top, do a double lift, and then play it off right. That's it, really. Give a good story. Hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Comment if you have any questions, or you know, if there's a way that you like to do it. Maybe share a story of when you did it and how it went. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I had one drink, now two drinks. Take the pain away, I don't know what to think. I inhale and exhale and breathe slow. I mix this and pop that.